EA Sports welcomes you inside State Farm Stadium, just west of downtown Phoenix, Arizona. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the Arizona Cardinals. Tirico in the booth with Greg Olson and Blake Groupie on the field to get this started. Off we go from Glendale. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Now the holder of the state rushing record as a threat here in Arizona, it's Bijan Robinson.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and 7. From the gun, here is Penix. That's up left side by Pitts. And he is out of bounds at the 45. It's a pickup of 12. It's good for a Falcon first down. To throw is Penix. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
They've got to find a way to free him up, and whether that's moving him around the formation or using some pre-snap motion to get him better looks. But right now, it's been a lot of double coverage. It's been a lot of tight windows, and if they're going to have more success today on the offensive side of the ball, especially in the passing game, this offensive play caller needs to be more creative freeing him up.
On second down, Penix. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. Oh, he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. Going to depend on the spot, but it looks like he is short.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
So on 4th down, the Falcons bring on Bradley Pinion to punt. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. Back-to-back, some nice runs. This one good for 11 and another first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Out of the pistol, it's Murray. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
2nd and 10. It's a zone read, and Murray hanging on to it. The defense saves the touchdown, but a terrific run. It'll be 1st and goal inside the 10. It is a big gain for Arizona. A pickup of 44 yards. This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it 1st and goal. He'll get this out to his running back. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Groupie able to add the extra point. And the Cardinals will take a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 3.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
From the gun, it's Penix. Toward the left side, he gets back to Mooney. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped. And that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
On 2nd down, here's Penix. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
On 3rd down, Penix. And that is incomplete.
I understand it's 3rd down and the quarterback's trying to make a play, Mike, but if you're going to make a dangerous throw on 3rd down, and you're going to force the ball into tight coverage, at least do it past the sticks. Try to pick up that 1st down and maintain possession. He tries to thread the needle. Ball falls incomplete, and now brings up 4th down.
That is taken at the 10. And he'll get something there on the return, able to take this back to the 20-yard line. First play of the drive, and here's Benson. He'll gain 3 out of this, up to the 23. Second down, they need 7. They'll go again with Benson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. A pickup there of 13. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
This offense has to be thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
First down throw there is complete.
You hear quarterback coaches say it all the time. Let's get our guys easy completions. Well, that falls certainly into that category, Mike, but when you fail to connect on those, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Second down, Murray. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On third down, Murray. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 26-yard line.
Second down and 6 now from the 26. Pitts is the man in motion. Quick throw on the RPO, and he gets it to Mooney. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 2.
Give, and here comes Robinson. And he is going to have that Falcons first down by a couple of yards. They get 4 on that 3rd and 2.
First down.
And the ability to continue to sustain these drives and maintain possession, these third downs are so critical, Mike, because every time an offensive play caller gets a fresh set of downs to work with, there's just more opportunities to continue to try to strike deep and go to score.
So after 1, the Cardinals have the early edge in this one. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this. From the 34 now, it's first and 10. They run over center with Robinson. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second.
From the 41, here's second and 3. Another run here for Robinson. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. 17 yards on that play. First down, Atlanta.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And here's Bijan. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Panics now off the bootleg. Out wide, that's Robinson. He's into space past the 25. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. A gain of 17 yards. It's good for a Falcon first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Atlanta.
There we go, set. Nice.
Now Robinson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
On the carry, this is Tyler Algier. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
16-yard line. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up third down.
Here we go.
They'll run with Robinson.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Fourth down, and the Falcons turn to Younghoe Koo for the field goal.
A 30-yard attempt.
His kick is perfect. And the Falcons are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
10-10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Murray. A short one here, caught by McBride. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
It's a gain of
18 yards. And a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
And after being shut down in the opening quarter, he makes his first catch here with that one. And they're going to need to continue to build off this if they plan on leaving here today with a win.
Murray going to hand this to Benson. And he'll get forward for a couple. Jordan Fuller in that time for the stop.
Tackled by Jordan Fuller. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the Falcons' 45-yard line.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and 8. Off the play fake. Here's Murray. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Taken back to the other side of midfield. Jalen Walker in for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up third down. Working out of the gun, Murray. That's left side, and that's the tight end, McBride. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. That is rare. You don't see 3rd and 17 converted all that often. First down.
At the 31-yard line.
They try the right side with Benson. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, you're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
On play action, Murray. That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, if that. But there is a flag on the field, and that is in the area where usually someone was held. Now 2nd down throw from Murray. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete. Third and long. Out of the gun, it's Murray. This one complete to Palmer. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
A gain of 15 yards.
Here comes Blake Grupe for this field goal try. This one from 41 yards out. Grupe's kick is good. Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll throw. It's Penix. Short throw taken by Pitts.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. We'll get this to Pitts once more. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they take it to the 20-yard line with that one. It is a big play there for the Falcons. 36 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
On the handoff, it's Robinson. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. Clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break. 2nd and 7. They'll go again with Robinson. And, oh, they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Ready? Count! Street!
From the gun, here is Penix. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down. Out is Younghoe Koo to try the field goal. This from 34 yards. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Falcons cut the lead to 4. It's 10-6. Final 9 seconds of this half, and the kick is away. He'll start at the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
Start out with a run, and it's Benson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That one good for 26 yards.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
We'll work this out wide to Benson. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Why not go back to him? That one good for 20 yards and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Murray going to give this up on a pop pass. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
No gain on the play. Second and 10. At the
They'll try again here. Second and 10. They go play action now. Murray. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Joshua Palmer was the intended receiver. Now it's going to be third down.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
Third and 10. Throwing again is Murray. That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down.
And I think it's really been to all of our surprise. We haven't really had to say his name very much so far, and I think you can give the defense all the credit for that. There's his first catch of the game, and it comes here in the third quarter.
On the handoff, this is Benson. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
They face 2nd down and 7. Again, it's Benson. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and
4. Out of the pistol, it's Murray. That's taken in by the running back, Benson. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Arizona. Groupie able to add the extra point. And the Cardinals are able to extend the lead. It's now 17-6. After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10.
Go, set. 19, Tiger, 9, 60 Eagles. Go.
Here's Robinson. And he's going to get upended right at the line of scrimmage. And he's picked up and thrown down.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
From the gun, it's Penix. Quick throw here is complete. First brought down, that pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
On 3rd down, Penix. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down. And a stoppage here for injury. One of the Cardinals shaken up. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. They'll run. Here's Benson. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
A give. Here's Benson. And he'll have enough to move the chains. We'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. And he's able to pick up the 1st down.
They go play action with Murray. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And once he got his head around, he realized he was in danger. I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball. before it turned into a negative play.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now Murray keeping it himself. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. It's an Arizona first down.
There's an air of excitement, Mike, anytime they call his number on the ground, and I think we could see why. You just need to catch the defense off guard for a split second, and he'll be through, sprinting downfield before they have any chance to react.
Now Murray on first down. He's got it! And he'll take this one in. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Cardinals. Groupie able to add the extra point. And the Cardinals will extend this third quarter lead. After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Let's go.
On 1st and 10, it's Penix. That's to Mooney, complete right side. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3.
39-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 6. Penix now off the bootleg. Out wide, that's Robinson. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
So, Mike, there's this idea that every time a defense blitzes, it has to result in a sack. But there's a lot of other ways that you can impact the play, and we see it here. Get the ball out of the quarterback's hand, get it to the check down, and now you just need to rally tackle and bring him down for a loss.
And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
That is fielded at the 13. And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. First play of the drive, and here's Benson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
On the zone read, a give to Benson. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Jalen Walker there to make the play.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 10.
3rd and 9. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Third down and 9. Here's Murray. Look wide. Get this one complete. 14 on the pickup. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
On the ground, it's Benson. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Now Murray on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down. The Cardinals lining up for a punt, and he's on to punt for just the 2nd time in this game. This brought in out past the 20, and he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. And the lefty Penix on 1st down. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense, just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
On 2nd down, Penix. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Frankie Louvu.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
They'll run here with Benson. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And it's followed up after a gain of a yard.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. He'll try and get there on the ground.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Here comes Blake Grupe for this field goal try. And this was the old NFL record spot, a 63-yard attempt. That is not going to do it. Tried to bite off a rock with that one. It's no good. And they are not able to add on to their big lead. Pitts is the man in motion. Throwing now, Penix on 1st down. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
The relationship between the pass rush and the pass coverage is critical. The better you rush the passer, the more pressure you can take off your coverage, and that's a great example why.
You're going to go play action with Penix. The throw on the run is complete. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 19 in the air. First down, Atlanta. We'll try the right side with Robinson. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Now, after that last snap, we have an injured player. It's Bijan Robinson, who's in some pain down there. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Got a man. Good job coming back for the ball on the completion. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll throw. It's Penix. He's got it at the 3. Second and goal.
Brings up second and goal at the 3-yard line.
Algier. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need
and he'll take it on in. Tyler Algier. Touchdown, Falcons. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Brings up second and 5.
They'll stick with him again. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard. Now the Falcons will use their third final timeout. Talk things over before third down. Working out of the gun, Murray. He's got his man. It's Harrison. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
taken down.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
Omaha, 2-2. Omaha, Omaha. 2-2.
On second down, they run the counter. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
2-2. Hot. Green, green, green. Stop.
A third down, they're trying to get it on the ground. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
You can always tell what a team's decision will be on fourth down, Mike, based on what they do on third down. In this case, unfortunately, they didn't get enough yards on the ground to make that fourth down more manageable. So I think they have to reconsider whether they go for it here.
This is 1st and 10.
Set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Street, street. Go.
They'll drop to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. And that is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line. Still some hope. Keyword some. No timeouts. They need 2 scores, and it's 1st and 10. From the gun, here is Penix. He's going to look for the home run ball. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Open man downfield, that's London. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Here's 1st down.
16 yards. And the Falcons, 1st down. A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Atlanta.
No track, no track.
Penix going to throw again. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
2nd and 10.
Go! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Take go.
To throw again, it's Penix. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
Again, it's Penix. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a first down.
Come on, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go.
Throwing again, it's Penix. Now a shot here, deep middle. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
That's caught. So they get the two-point conversion, and all of a sudden that 11-point deficit down to just a field goal here in the fourth.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on two-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points. That was their last shot. They've got no timeouts left. Now the offense can just simply come take the field. Best play in football, Mike. Victory formation, take a couple knees, get on with the win.
Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So it's a win for the Cardinals. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game. And they send their fans home quite happy. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA.